Hello, I'm Carol Hopper. Welcome to the Unitarian Universalist Church of Arlington. We're here in the lobby of the church, and I'm going to point out design elements that our architects of 15 years ago, Kern's group, brought from ideas in the sanctuary out here to the lobby. First, this wall of precast concrete was originally the back wall of the sanctuary. So when we enlarged our spaces, we saved this wall. You can call this a type of recycling, historic recycling. When the sanctuary was built, it was the first building in Northern Virginia, 1963, that had precast concrete as a design element. Now, the sanctuary itself is designed on the golden mean. What that means is that the width, height, and length of the sanctuary is in a proportion that is very comfortable for humans to be in. Kern's group helped me illustrate the golden mean on our floor. You'll see that there are two small squares, two larger squares, and then a fifth larger square. Within, and there's one little rectangle. Within this, you have the illustration of the golden mean in a natural sort of circular pattern that you find in the chambered nautilus, flowers, pineapples, hurricanes, and all sorts of natural formations in nature. To give us another sense of this being a mathematical idea of something perfect, Kearns also added to this wall tree branches from outdoors that had naturally fallen off trees on our grounds. In fact, these were from maple trees. So here we have another natural formation in nature of branching, which you would find, besides in trees, you find it in water going into streams. One of the exact squares that's on the floor you find on this wall, and then you're going to find it in our sanctuary as well. So again, a sense of the golden mean brought out from the 1963 sanctuary to this lobby. The golden mean that we were speaking about, you'd see somewhat in our window configurations and in basically what we call the bays of the building. Charles Goodman was a student of Frank Lloyd Wright, and you see these type of thin, tall windows in many of Wright's structures also. Charles Goodman had a slightly different concept in that he saw windows as not holes in walls, but whole separate design elements from the wall. So in our sanctuary, we have our golden mean distance of 16 feet, and each is divided by a window element. As part of upgrading our sanctuary, we have, of course, our new pews, but this is probably the most important thing we can do environmentally, is to go from a single pane of glass to double paned with an E-gas in between the two. And our architect that we've chosen for this renovation process is Peter Juan Pear, and his company is called Intect, located in Fairfax County. And he's found a firm that actually can duplicate this nice little detail that we have in our windows out of aluminum with the double pane. Not very many firms are able to duplicate what I will call, truly, this is a little historic feature of the sanctuary. What's so special about them is, one, they were designed specifically for this space, and it's just one of these very subtle things that is pleasing to the eye. You have hardly anything that's rounded in here, but you have this little bit of detail that is rounded.